Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy, Shermaine, aka Terry McGinnis, and I'm coming at you with a Naruto 669 manga review. And I'm actually gonna read. I've already read it before, but I'm gonna read the chapter, and I'm gonna give my thoughts on it while I read it and whatnot. And you'll see my eyes do this a lot because I have the iPhone sideways, so it's kind of funny. My cat's in the background, you know. Let's see, Mama. Say hi. So yeah, so apologize if I'm looking like this and then I go right here, but you know what I mean. You know, things I gotta deal with and shit. So alright, we already know Guy is just went this motherfucker just went 8 gates. And the thing that like really surprised me is when he went 8 gates, there was a circle around his heart and it just disappeared. I was like, oh shit, like this is real. Like this motherfucker, this is his last motherfucker's hour right now, and he's just gonna go off. Like he's gonna let him hang, let the nuts hang. So obviously right now he's going, I so cool, and he throws down, you know, the evening elephant, evening elephant. I love that. And he is Hachimon Tonkyu fully open, meaning like 8 gates finally fully open, and he is just letting Madara have it like a motherfucker. And you know Lee's there, he's crying, but he's like, "Go, Guy Sensei," you know what I mean? And actually, Neverworld made a good point. He said, "Mate, what if Lee goes 8 gates too with him, and you know he dies alongside him, just because you know they made like the promise that, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, if you die, I'll die, that kind of deal and stuff." My cat just really wants attention right now. You want to read too, mamas? You want to read too? Here, we can read. We can read. I know you probably can't see her, but okay, let's see. So Guy is fucking him up. Guy's fucking Madara up. Punches everywhere. He says, and there's Minato says, "Guy, is that yours? Is that yours? What the fuck? What is that supposed to mean?" You know, Madara, there's a face of him, excuse me, you know, grimacing a little bit, and let's see, he's punching the shit out of him, and they do some nice strategy and teamwork later on in the chapter, which is pretty sweet. Obviously, like I said, I've already read the chapter, but you know, I'm giving this review again just to kind of refresh myself and whatnot. And find out that Madara actually stopped Guy's punch from the evening elephant technique midway, and it's if I'm not mistaken, it's due to the the black orbs, because they have like a multitude of different things that they can do, and they're kind of surprised by it, and then they're just like chilling, and Madara's laying on the ground. He's kind of like, oh fuck, like damn. Even though he blocked half of it, like that's pretty. He took a pretty big ass punch, still blocked half of it, and still feeling the effects and whatnot. And Madara says it's rare to fight against the Hachimon Tonku. I think that's it. Nojin, I'll be your opponent. Like I guess like finally accepting like, okay, this motherfucker's here to fight. Let's fucking fight. And Guy's still mad rushing him, and there's some dialogue between Kakashi, Gaara, and Lee and whatnot, telling you about a little bit about the gates and whatnot, and Kakashi's just telling Gaara that this is what Lee was doing, but to the maximum extent against you in the tuning exams. So, like what Guy is using is what I think Lee can only open only 3 or 4 right in the tuning exam. He's just basically telling him like this is the 8 gates used to the full power right now. And Guy's rushing him again. After using this technique, the person certainly dies. Just telling him like, yeah, he's gonna die. Are you kicking up the air? Oh yeah, oh shit, I never noticed that. Like this dude is doing some like Shinigami shit right here. Like he is jumping up on the air, pressing on the air, and the friction that is created is allowing him to continuously jump up, like he's fucking climbing stairs or some shit. That's tight. That's like some Fullbringer type shit right there. Gaara's just remembering way back in the day when they fought. Little flashback of Lee, going into his gates, and Gaara. I mean, no, not Gaara. Guy stopping him and stuff like that. And he's like, Lee, are you sad? And he's like, no, fuck no, I'm not sad. Like, shut the fuck up, this asshole. And Lee's like, feeling sadness of pity would be an insult to him. The one who dies on the ground of youth. There's the big panel of Guy just rushing forward and stuff like that. And that's kind of cool that Lee knows what's up. So now as we keep going, they're talking about the black spheres, not spears, dumbass, spheres that are surrounding Madara, and they're kind of talking about like so he can throw it up to 70 meters away from him, but beyond that he can't control it. And so right now, Minato, Gaara, and Kakashi are trying to devise a way to render them useless, pretty much, or to stop them from, or stop Madara somehow for using it as a defensive method against guys' attacks. So that's what they're devising right now. And Minato's basically saying, we'll use your Kamui to go ahead and warp them away. And Kakashi said, I can't really see that well out of my left eye, which Funeverworld actually made a good point where he's saying, obviously, the more you use your Mangekyo Sharingan, the faster you should go blind. And I mean, Kakashi's been using it for a fucking long ass time, and now he's starting to, the effects are starting to wear on him. So, I like that. It sucks, but I like it. So that's pretty much it. They're just like devising a way, like I just said. And then Lee just Hachimon, Tonkyu, Dairoku, Kenmon. I think that's because I think Roku is 5. No, that's Go. No, yeah, Roku is 6. Yeah, Roku Diamond. Yeah, that's 6. So I'm assuming that's the 6th gate. And he's fucking mad, and he goes 6 gates, no fucks given. And Minato was just like, oh shit, with his no arms and shit like that. He this one's like completely cut off, and it's like this much left. It's pretty funny. So Lee goes Super Saiyan. People are surprised. Oh yeah, right. No shit, right? It says, Lee-kun, are you using Hachimon too? And he says, I can only go up to the 6th door. No shit. I did all the hard work for nothing, right? And he says, I've never cursed my lack of strength as much as now. And I think that's basically meaning that he wishes he can go 8 gates too and pretty much die, or die with Guy. I was going to say die with Die for some reason. And so they're all surprised. And Guy's still doing his thing. One of the fresh lives Guy wants to protect at the cost of his own life, meaning Lee, obviously. And so that's why Minato is just like, you're fine the way you are right now. You don't need to go 8 gates because one of the main reasons that he's doing this is to protect you. So, yeah. And then we have this big-ass panel where Madara is in the middle and fucking Guy is just going in a big-ass circle like fast as fuck. And they're getting ready. They're getting ready to devise their plan, and Madara's trying to track Guy's movements and shit. And Evening Elephant! I love that. So Guy throws a punch, and Madara uses 2 of his black spheres to go ahead and create a shield. And that's crazy because you can see like the elephant like foot, I guess, and it's like through, and like Madara's in the middle, so it's like passing over him and through him. But obviously, since he has the shell, he's not taking much damage. So let's go to the next page. And then now he actually gets hit. Or actually, he doesn't necessarily get hit. I shouldn't say that. But now Guy's throwing more punches, being crossed up on him like that. And yeah, he's throwing a shit ton. That's the 4. He's thrown 4 punches. San is 3. Yon is 4. So he's thrown 4 total punches of the Evening Elephant in this in this exchange alone. And he's just throwing the motherfuckers all over the place. And Madara gets hit. Blood. Fucking blood. It's awesome. And then Gosaku! And that should be the 6th hit that he's coming up. Fuck this guy up. And Minato's like, no matter what, just hit him, Guy. Oh, no shit, right? So I'm guessing that he threw 6 Evening Elephant punches and that broke his shield. I'm assuming. Because, I mean, how else would he get hit? And obviously the blood comes out. And now Madara is using more spheres to actually encase himself in like a full body shield. And Madara says, "It's coming, Kuzo." So yeah, he's in like an entire sphere now. And Lee throws one of Minato's kunais. Oh, he throws it right in front of Guy, which is actually in front of 5 spheres. So I don't know how many Madara has. If it's 6, then that's a huge problem because he only has 1, and he needed 2 to make a big ass shield. So let's see. Nice timing, Lee-kun. So Minato pulls out another kunai. He's holding it in his mouth. He teleports to where that kunai was, absorbs those 5 balls basically, ha 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 ha, those 5 spheres, and then gets out of there with another Shuishin no Jutsu. And Guy is right in front of the sphere that Madara is in, and Garo's like this, so he has Kakashi on his sand, and Kakashi goes Kamui on this motherfucker. And if I'm not mistaken, he teleports Guy using his Kamui behind the big ass sphere that Madara has created. And obviously Kakashi is right behind them too, because he can't just throw him out there, right? Like, throw him out anywhere. So he threw him out right in front of where Kakashi is. And here's coming another punch. And BAM! Right in the back. Crack. It punched had enough force to actually starting to crack and destroy the sphere itself, even though it landed flush on Madara so hard that it pushed him through his own shield, and he is going flying blood. Blood coming out of his mouth, and he just fucking falling all over the ground, and there's like fucking skipping rocks and shit right now. So the plan was a success. It was a success. And this is probably my favorite part of the entire chapter. Guy he's panting, he's tired, and Madara says, "The fight against Hashirama is the last time I felt so excited." And I'm like, oh. So he basically has acknowledged Guy's strength at his level right now is maybe not necessarily on par, but is close to Hashirama's strength. To say this is the last time I felt so excited. Like, damn. Like, this motherfucker is the real deal right now. And then he says, "You can still dance, right? Don't you have any other techniques?" And I'm like, damn, like, this motherfucker took enough punches to have his basically his shield break, and then obviously absorb some of the damage. And then he took a straight evening elephant punch in the back, went flying, skipping rocks, and just goes, you still got more, right? I'm like, damn, what is it going to take to kill this motherfucker? And he's like, "I want to have more fun." And he's like, "After my evening elephant, he's still..." And then, boom, big ass panel of Naruto awake. And the thing is, it's water. He's like floating on water, so he's in his inner world right now. Because in Obito's dimension, there's no water at all. So he's in his own world. And obviously he doesn't have the QB just yet. So, Naruto is back, yeah. He looks kind of weird in this panel. I don't know what it is. He just looks funny. And that concludes the end of the chapter. So, very action-packed. I enjoy reading it. We're probably going to get some Naruto. Probably, most likely. Gonna get some Naruto good shit up in there. Maybe Obito kind of fills him in on what's going on, and, hey, I'm not a bad guy anymore, and stuff like that. And obviously, Sakura's in there with him. And I don't expect Naruto to go right back on the battlefield, even though he's basically revived. I don't expect that. A little bit of recuperation time. Like, just wait until Guy dies, basically, until you go out. Don't know about Sasuke. Obviously, Kabuto's there with him, and Orochimaru, and all them. Jugo, Karin, and Seigetsu. So, I'm expecting a little bit more action. I was actually really happy with the devised plan. I think that worked really good. Don't think it's going to work again. So yeah, I'm expecting more action, obviously, because of Guy. I don't expect to see Naruto on the battlefield. Like I said, I probably expect to see some conversation between him and Obito and Sakura. So I still expect to see some more action. With obviously, Guy's going to keep doing his thing. I kind of expect him to devise another plan, but it fail, and Madara see through it and deliver a pretty big punch, or not necessarily a punch, but do something effective to where it actually hurts Guy to a degree. I expect to see some Naruto, but not a whole lot. He's not going to be on the battlefield. I expect to see a conversation between him and Obito and Sakura, and because of that, because they showed Naruto, I don't expect to see any Sasuke and Team Taka, none of that shit. So let me know what you guys think of the chapter. Next one should be coming out tomorrow morning, if I'm not mistaken. And then I'll try to go ahead and upload another manga review in the next coming days. So that way it's not the day before. So I finally got off my ass and did one, right? But yeah, that's gonna do it for me, you guys. Let me know what you guys think of this chapter, and I'm out. Peace.